My thesis, titled Under the Guise of Tourism, deals with how we perceive place, a complex and multi-layered socio-spatial construct. But more importantly, this thesis deals with how the meaning of places are transferred spatially. There is an inherent conflict between how we understand a place and the way that a place is fabricated. What we view of the city is only a thin veneer of what that place really is. Take, for example, the tensions between the touristic guise of the city versus the city as a rich and complex place. The tourist guise is effectively a veneer where the city is edited and distilled into carefully constructed images that are made to be consumed. Look at Honolulu. It is a tourist mecca just a 5-hour plane ride from San Francisco and the city where I grew up. One of its many defining layers as a place is its long militaristic history. Yes, yet under the tourist guise, its military relics become stripped of their meaning. The framed images of postcards exemplify a way in which Hawaii's history becomes co-opted. Through processes such as the aestheticization and glorification of these military relics, the tourist guise flattens and oversimplifies this narrative of Honolulu. And this also spills over to the places of Honolulu that have been transformed into tourist attractions. I looked at 4 popular tourist sites and traced their long narrative history of militarism that were vital to the city of Honolulu as a place, yet these have been displaced by tourism. Each tourist site is a very specific place with a rich and complex history, but they have been co-opted, dulled, and collapsed into a veneer of tourist guises. And so, taking the displaced narratives of these 4 sites, my goal became to reappropriate their spatial constructs in order to produce a new proposal for a tourist site. Because rather than denying tourism, a vital economic power, I speculate that there is a way to work within the tourist guise that lends itself to a deeper, more potent understanding of place. Because tourist sites like those in Honolulu have become illegible, my hypothesis is that the meaning of a place can be transferred spatially, thwarting the veneer of tourism. By exploring strategies like orientation, procession, excavation, relationship to ground, and framing, my thesis aims to tackle the tourist space as one that can be embedded with meaning through the transfer of spatial narratives. By reappropriating and transferring the displaced spatial narratives of these 4 tourist sites, not only will the tourists potentially better understand the original sites, but in addition, this new tourist site becomes a representative of the depth and richness of Honolulu as a place, well beyond the typical veneer and guise of tourism.